Assalamu alaikum and good morning all my dear students. In the last video, that is part 2, chapter 1 of history, lesson number 1, that is stressing changes, we have stopped till the topic that is old and new religion. Already I have talked you about the Brahmans, about the Jainism and about the Hinduism. Right, so these are the three religions which was already you have learned in class 6th and 7th about the Brahmans and Jainism. Here the changes are there that these old religions are now adapted or they have converted into the new religion. After the Jainism and Brahman, the next religion which has adapted and changes, that is the Hinduism, according to the language, according to the custom and traditions. Because when this religion developed, when the new kings and kingdoms has started the construction of temples, which you are deeply going to study in lesson number 2, kings and kingdoms. Then also we have developed about the language, that during the past one, which is there the textbook in 6th standard, you are aware that those time Sanskrit and Prakrit language was aware by the people. After that there are so many patrons. In video I have already explained you about the patron also. Patrons are the individual or a noble person who support to the other person, because we required the experienced person who give the proper guidelines. Especially these patrons are used in history part, because the kings, when new rulers are taking the position at the first time, the patrons are very helpful for those new rulers, because they are unaware of that experience, right? So during the Brahmans, that is patrons, were also getting the idea of bhakti. Bhakti means, you know, the bhakti who are the main followers, right? So this time, this period means we are talking about 7th century, that is 700 period, that is medieval part. During this part, there was a major development which is called the idea of bhakti, means a personal deity or devotee. Deity and devotee difference is the male god and the main Lord female god. They are the persist which have the different type of bhakti, where they are becoming the followers to the different caste and religions to bring a biggest support of community. Then after this Hinduism, here we are going to talk about the next arrival, that is about Islam, that is Muslims, right? The Muslims were one of the religious who was later on from the Holy Quran. Do you know Holy Quran? That is the book of Islam, where this book is called as Holy Quran. In India during 7th century, the Muslims was also the one of the new religious who has accepted the sovereignty. Sovereignty means one religious where they have their own cultures and traditions separate from another. But they have the one thinking that all are having one God. Only the difference is the God names are pronounced by different religions in a different name. Like Muslims give the name as Allah, right? Hindu give the name as Bhagwan, Christian give the name as Jesus Christ, right? So this type of the here, as a equality, we are thinking that God is one only. In English we give the name as God, but only the religious are making the new names so that they can know them as their follower, as their believer, right? Many rulers were patron of Islams and ulama. You are already aware of ulama, like big Maulanas, who are the main leader of Islam religious. Like Hinduism, Islams were interpreted in the variety of the way by its followers. First the Hinduism, that is bhaktis, right? The followers are means the messengers who are committing the meetings and they are spreading more awareness about their religious. You all are aware of our khalifas. In madrasa you are learning about khalifas. We have 4 khalifas. Which are those 4 khalifas? Abu Bakr, Ali, Umar and Usman. Right? These are also the main messenger which are the Muslims community, and these are the one of the Khalifas where they have success and they have find it out the great community to make a biggest part of the Muslims. Right? Even in the Muslims, we have the leader which is called as Imam. In Masjid, you all are going for namaz. You know Imam? Imam is the main leader who offer the namaz and who keep the khutbahs and bayan. And he is spreading the message so that all the Muslims are together at one place, like they are having khana, ibadat khana, or in the masjid. Especially you all knows in Jummah. Right? In Jummah we have khutbah and bayan. Imam is having that authority where Imam is the main who has the authority and the power who spread the religious development. Right? There were other important differences between various schools. The first school which was developed, right, or for the Muslims are Hanafi and Safi. These are the schools which are popular mainly in India, right? So that the people like madrasa. This is one type of Darul Uloom, which you can know the word Darul Uloom, where the schools are also running and where the training of Islamic culture is also given. So I hope you are clear about old and new religions. Now the last conclusion part, that is thinking about time and historical period. This all is the things which we have already captured in our video part, right? Let me go first so that only the repetition and quick revision we can find it out. Historians do not see the time just as passing of hour, days, year or clock or calendar. Time also reflects changes. You all know that the first generation was totally different and now today your modern generation is totally different. That depends upon the changes in the daily, year, time and day, which is depend on clock and calendar. Do you know clock? Yes, clock and calendar, like calendar. You are not having in calendar, you know, 1 year is completed by the 12 month. Daily the month and daily the days are changing, daily the time is changing and your schedule is running according to the generation. That is a lot of changes in social and economic, right? Where we are bringing lot of ideas with the new generation, with the new gadget, with the new technology that make lot of changes in the lifestyle of the people in day to day life, right? In the middle of 19th century, right, which we are going to learn it out later on, British historians divide the history of India into the 3 periods, right? Hindu, Muslims and British. You are already aware of Hindu, Muslim and British. Do you know British? British are the रूलर, दैट इज़ फॉरेनर, जैसे हम उनको कह सकते हैं अंग्रेज़. ये अंग्रेज़ों ने राइट आफ्टर द 19th सेंचुरी हमारी कंट्री पर रूल किया था. द ब्रिटिश हैव टेकन द रूलिंगशिप ऑफ आवर कंट्री आफ्टर एवरीथिंग वॉज टोटली डिस्ट्रॉय, राइट. सो ब्रिटिश हैव गेट द चांस टू गेट द पोजिशन इन आवर कंट्री एंड दैट टाइम you know more about Britishers, that how the people of India were the slaves of the Britishers and totally the law was also according to the British government, right. Here you know about Gandhiji, which I have already talked in the video also, that to fight with the Britishers, our father, that is our Bapu, who is called Gandhiji, has bring lot of changes for our better development of the country, so that we can develop our own society, our own cultures, right, which is there as a unity in diversity, right. So here there are more and more characteristics which have been changed from one generation to the another generation. It means as 1,000 years later on, during the medieval period, from the first period to the modern period, there are so many changes according to the technology which have derived from one generation to the another generation according to the one by one centuries, right. So here students, this is only the revision part which we have concluded, right. You will get the PDF file soon so that you can able to complete your part also. Though I will here the next, that is the file you are going to get is the exercise. The same exercise you will get in the PDF file. You have to write down in your CW book. Okay. So thank you for today's